Welcome to Mountain Cooking with Missy. Y'all, I want to show y'all how to make the best little Cuban sliders ever was. These are so good and perfect for supper time. You can eat them with some salad or whatever sides you want. But y'all, these are good and there won't be any left, I'm telling you. Believe me when I tell you, these will be gobbled up. So let's make them. Hey mountain friends, hope everybody's doing good. Guys, look, I'm so excited to make some Cuban sliders for Ewan's today because I'm telling you, these are some good little boogers here. I had these are, they're called Cuban sliders. I had them first when I was teaching. We had a potluck and one of my friends brought these and I'm like, hey, these are so good. Can you tell me how you made them? And she shared her recipe with me. So I've been making them ever since. And Kenzie loves them and Roger loves them. I love them too. They're so good. But you need these little Hawaiian rolls. Now, this is what makes them so good. These little King's Hawaiian dinner rolls. And you want to split them. So this is kind of a small recipe. You can easily double this if you need to. You need to make some more, then double the recipe. But I'm going to show y'all how to make them. So let me just get my rolls out here. And I want to, gotta split them. So you gotta split these. And anytime you're cutting bread, you need like a serrated knife. So I just put my hand on top and take my serrated knife and I'm going to go right down the middle of these rolls and I'm going to just split them all together, and that way it's all done at one time. All right, y'all, so I cut the rolls in half and I laid the bottom half of the rolls down here in the bottom of my pan, and I did in my dish, and I did spray this dish with some nonstick spray. And y'all, these are so good. I'm telling you, I'm excited to make them for y'all because I'm like, hey, I need to make these for all my mountain friends because, I mean, we've eaten them a lot, and I'm like, and just a couple of days ago, I'm like, man, I need to make a video and show everybody how to make these. So they're really easy. So what you're going to need, aside from the rolls, you need some ham. I'm using some deli ham. Black Forest ham is really good. This is just a honey ham is good. This is just regular smoked applewood ham, and I got it because it was on sale and because all that's so expensive nowadays. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay your ham down, and I'm going to walk you through it as you do it. You can put as much ham on these as you want. So it's up to you. Now this is thin sliced ham. So I just start layering it in single layers. If you get this deli sliced ham, it's real thin. So I put probably 2 or 3 layers on my rolls. So I'm just going to keep doing that, and I'm going to layer that up. Alrighty, got my ham on. Now again, it's just ever how much you want. I just put 2 or 3 layers of the thin ham on there. Also, y'all, if you have any leftover pork roast, is good on here. Especially barbecue pork roast. It would be good if you don't have ham. Any kind of pork. Now these are Cuban sliders, so it's like a pork. You know, a lot of you may ask me if you can use any kind of other deli meat. It really won't taste the same. It's usually has to be pork to get it to taste good. So you either need to use some kind of ham or leftover pork roast will be good too. Now I'm going to put the cheese on. So I'm doing about 6 slices of Swiss cheese, just enough to cover the top. Again, it's ever how much you want to put on, just as long as you have enough to cover the top that's going to melt. So I'm doing about 6 slices of Swiss cheese. And we're going to use some pickles. So I'm just using these hamburger slice pickles. And I want to put about 2 on. That way when you go to slice into these, there'll be about 2 pickles on each little slider. So 2 of these hamburger slice dill pickles. Now these are dill pickles. If you want extra pickles, go right ahead and put extra on there. So We like a lot of pickles, but these are some pretty big pickles, y'all. So that's plenty right there. Okay, got my pickles on. Now, you gotta take some yellow mustard. Here's the tops of your rolls. Flip them over real gentle like. Now you're gonna take some yellow mustard and you're gonna put some yellow mustard on top. Ever how much you want, as much or little as you want. We like a lot of mustard. I just cover it really good and then spread it out. It's gonna be more mustard going in on the top. We're gonna use some Dijon mustard to put on the top. So you wanna spread that out. These are so good. And put my dish right over here. Now, all you're gonna do now is just put your tops right on top. Okay? Now, set that aside just for a minute. Now you got your half a stick of unsalted butter here. All you're gonna do now is add a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Now I've made these a lot, so I'm just throwing it in because it just is what it is. And you want about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You're gonna whisk that together. It smells good. And as you guessed it, you're gonna have to pour this right on top or just smear it on. So give it a good stir. Smells good. And I just whisk it. Let me get me a spoon. Let me throw it in the microwave for a couple seconds because my butter had chilled down a little bit, and that way I can thin it down just for a second. All right, we're back. So yeah, that worked. I just stuck it right back in the microwave and let the butter heat back up. It had chilled down some. So now you're just gonna pour this right over your sandwiches, okay? Make sure it gets all over. And get your spoon. Make sure you get every last drop. Every last drop. And just spread it over. Make sure all the rolls gets a good coating. That way it all runs down the side and all that good stuff. Y'all, these are so good. I can't wait to eat them. And last but not least, you want some poppy seeds, okay? These are totally optional, but every time I've ever had them, they've had poppy seeds on them, and I've always made them with poppy seeds. And make sure I like to make sure your butter mixture coats your rolls and make sure it kind of runs down. So you're just going to do a little sprinkling of poppy seeds. You can leave these off if you don't want them. Just a little sprinkling to where it looks like they're, you don't have to totally blacken them, but just a little bit like they're right there. Now you're going to cover them with some Reynolds wrap. Let me get my Reynolds wrap. Well, I got my Reynolds wrap. Y'all, do y'all call this Reynolds wrap, tin foil, aluminum foil? What do you call it? Now I say foil, I don't say foil, but sometimes I call it Reynolds wrap. But most time I just say aluminum foil. But I'm curious, what do you call it? Anyway, I just thought that was funny. But now you want to cover them, and your oven's preheated to 350. You want to bake them for about 20 minutes covered. You want to take them out after about 20 minutes, uncover them, bake them for about 10 more minutes, and then they'll be done. These are so good, y'all. And I just want to say that not long ago I got an email, and this lady emailed me, and she has visual impairments. So if y'all have noticed or not, I've been trying to wear more solid color aprons and trying to wear more solid color clothes because I've been trying to be more conscious of people with visual impairments because stripes can really throw them off. And that's kind of near and dear to me because I don't know if y'all knew it or not, but I used to teach Braille to students. I used to do that, and I'm a little rusty on it now. I don't think I could do it now. It's been a while. You kind of forget it. You know how it is when you don't use it, you lose it. But yeah, children and people with visual impairments kind of have a little special place in my heart. So I've been trying to wear more solid colors to help my viewers with visual impairments out. So just wanted to throw that in there. So I want to put this in the oven now. It's going to bake for about 20 minutes. I am going to remove it after 20 minutes, take the cover off, and bake it for about 10 more minutes. But when we come back, they'll be ready to eat. All right, y'all. Look at there. They're good. These are good eating, y'all. I will tell you. Nothing fancy to it. They're just good eating, but these are good. I hope you make them. If you do, shout me out. You can tag me, do the @ Mountain Cooking with Missy. And you can shout me out. And I also just I love seeing when y'all make any of the dishes. I love it when we all share what we're making. That just makes it good. And if you do, let me know. But y'all, these are good. They'll be a hit. And like I said before, they'll all be gone. If you take these wherever, to a family gathering or whatever, they're going to want to know how you made them. So these are some good little, I call them little boogers. These are good little boogers. All right. Love you guys. Hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching Mountain Cooking with Missy, where it's nothing fancy, just good eating.